They're called easyJet. But for Britain's most upfront new scheduled airline, life can be anything but easy.
I don't care if there are children around. Get me somebody that is going to give me some answers.
I've listened to everything everybody said and I'm still standing here waiting. It ain't a bus service. And I'm not happy.
But when your owner's a 32-year-old multi-millionaire with a passion for orange, and you don't care who you give your number to, it really can be the high life.
Come on, go and get your partner and run, go! Phew.
Fasten your seatbelts for 8 hectic weeks with the airline.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
easyJet, pioneer of no-frills, low-cost air travel, with maximum self-promotion on the outside of its planes and minimum service on the inside. Launched here at Luton Airport just 4 years ago, it's revolutionised British air travel and now flies 3 million passengers a year to destinations throughout Europe. Jane Bolton is about to start a 12-hour shift helping to get today's easyJet passengers on their journey. As troubleshooter at check-in, any problems will be heading her way.
When I get up in the morning, on my way to work, I'm just thinking, God, 12 hours on my feet, running around, making sure everything's correct. It's hard work, it's really hard work. I enjoy it because I like being involved with the passengers. I'm quite a nosy person, so it suits me down to the ground, really. But yeah, I take the flak at the end of the day. I get shouted at a lot.
This call is for all easyJet passengers travelling on flight EZY071 to Glasgow and flight EZY019 to Edinburgh. We are not yet to kindly contact the
15-year-old David is on his way from Canada to Edinburgh to stay with friends. He's taking a present for his hosts. Just one problem, the present is alive.
It's a live lobster, yeah?
I don't know, they might be.
Yeah, it is. You can't take that on board, I'm afraid.
Well, if they're dead,
It's not dead, it's live.
yeah, but they're probably
Well,
dead.
do you want to open it up and show me then, please?
I bought them through customs and
Yeah, well,
you
you
can buy
won't
them
be
at the
taking-
airport.
Yeah, I know, but we can't allow you to travel with a live lobster on an easyJet flight, I'm afraid. It's a live animal,
Well,
mammal, whatever.
well, they're probably dead. You can buy them at the airport. It's pretty expensive.
Yeah, but that's not my issue here. My issue is safety. And I won't allow you to take a live animal on board the aircraft. Yeah, they're actually live, they've been clipped.
Yeah.
They've got bands on their wrists, on their...
they're
Yeah, I
alive
can't
on
allow you to take a live lobster on board the aircraft, sir.
They've travelled nearly 4,000 miles. Now the lobsters, worth £30, have fallen foul of easyJet's ban on carrying live animals. But David's not giving up without a fight.
What if they're dead?
Yeah, but they're live, sir.
So I can kill them.
Well, yeah, I mean, how are you going to kill them?
Toilet.
How are you going to kill them in the toilets?
Knock them over the head.
I don't think you'll get through
Because they're
his
pretty,
shell.
they're pretty expensive. And you buy them
One moment.
duty free.
Not here, you come.
Lobsters aren't the only animals due to fly to Scotland today. This is Sue Holland, who's performing tonight in the Edinburgh Festival. She was hoping to take her beloved pet Bing with her.
I have actually been here since 2 now, and I've done my best. I've rebooked my flight, I've tried to get the dog home, and actually I've still got to get the dog to Edinburgh. I'm still here, and I'm still here, and somewhere along the line, I think I've given in, and we've got to get the dog with me to Edinburgh.
Right, that won't happen on easyJet.
It's my word against easyJet's, though.
Well, basically, it's your word against mine. I can't allow that dog.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that originally I was told the dog would come, which is why I'm standing in Luton Airport
On the
with a
belief it
dog.
was a guide dog.
And No, nobody. But that's the whole hilarious thing. It was the quote was from my PA. Will it be all right to have a dog on board? They didn't say anything about the fact that I might have some sort of disability or need for a guide dog of some sort. You know, I could be deaf, for God's sake. You know, I mean, I'm not going to send my dog home in a bloody cab all the way to London for about 100 quid on its own when it's got to come to Edinburgh with me. That's why I've booked to fly here.
That's all I can say to you. You won't be able to travel on easyJet with a dog.
But it's illegal for me to send the dog home on my own, and you know that. You've just been quoted it by one of your salespersons.
That's
So
fine.
something has to be
It's
done.
illegal to take that dog on the aircraft unless it's
So
a guide.
what are you going to do about it?
Well, I spoke to easyJet. Somebody's going to be coming down.
To do what?
Well, to speak to you. I can't authorise anything to happen.
Oh, well, maybe you have some sort of car service, not a cab, but a car service that they will drive my dog back to Muswell Hill.
Not at all. Bob Vickers is the airport.
Right, I really am getting pissed off now. It's been too long. I've been here since 1:45. I reckon it's probably about... What time is it now, folks? 5:05?
Right,
I was 4.
Yeah, well, there's children
Right.
around. So
I don't care if there are children around. Get me somebody that is going to give me some answers and
I've
not
given you
just
an
fob me
answer.
off. Get me this man that you keep talking about. I'm sorry, I'm pissed off. My dog on a bloody flight if it kills me. I'm sorry if I swore in front of the children, but I've just had enough.
Even Bing's had enough. But maybe there'll be a reprieve for the lobsters.
OK, thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, I've spoken to the guys in charge of the aircraft and they won't allow you on with them at all, I'm afraid. So, I mean, your options are you either travel without them or you don't travel. Yeah? Where are you going to leave them? So I'll get my duty officer to come down and we'll sort out what we're going to do with them then. Obviously, I don't know what to do with them. Okay, can you check him in next, darling? He's going to travel without them. You can check him in for me. Oh, you have, right. So you've got your bag and seats.
Yeah, I've got your taxi here for you.
Okay, if you want to follow me, then I'll show you where you have to go now. Sorry about that. Just over there where the orange sign is. Okay.
There'll be no lobster thermidor for David's friends tonight.
No, free. That's good lobster. I love lobsters.
What are you going to do? What are you doing?
No, I don't know what to do with them.
Was he not got someone who can pick them up?
No, he's going to he's come from Canada, he's going home, he's got school, he's got to go back.
Well, take him life.
Get the cookery books out, I think. I'm joking, I won't really. I've never ever come across that before, have you?
What are you going to do with it then?
I don't know, I haven't got a clue. Hello.
Alright.
When I got here, they just didn't let me on the plane with them, so I had to give them up. So someone who works for easyJet will be having a good meal tonight.
I don't know what we're going to do with them. No, they're all banded up. He said to me they're dead. I said they're not.
Oh, that's really sad. Can't we take him to a pond?
What do you mean take them to a pond?
Oh,
Dinner!
don't be lost. Will they live like that now for ages?
Yeah, until we put them.
That's not fair. Can't you set them free somewhere?
Where was the zoo? Put them outside. Checking area.
I'll take them home.
You take them little elastic bands off it. Oh my lord.
Well, hello, Mr. Lobster.
Oh, that's not fair, is it?
It's a bit of a waste of all my money, because they're pretty expensive. Especially when you buy them at the airport.
Put all that meat in his tail, Leslie. Look at that.
Oh, sit down.
That's a bit of salt and pepper.
How many is there? 3?
Tracy, an animal lover, decides to phone the RSPCA.
We said they were dead. I don't think he expected me to open the box up, really, though, did he? I don't know who was more frightened, though, me or him. I just imagine the claws to come out, grab hold of my wrist.
I went over and looked at it.
Could you imagine?
Half an hour later, and it's the end of the line for Bing. He's going home alone in a cab.
This is the owner here.
Hello. He's absolutely gorgeous. You've obviously heard I can't take him on a flight.
No.
He's so lovely. I can't
So
take him.
am I,
Come
don't
on,
worry.
I'm really upset about it actually. Oh, it feels like he's going into quarantine. It's horrible. That's to go with him. That's his bowl.
Okay.
Bye, sweetie. Come here.
Yeah. Hot roast. Yeah, it's on hot roast.
Bye, sweetie. Love you. Oh, look.
At Luton Airport, the fate of the lobsters has been decided and David has to travel without his dinner. The RSPCA wouldn't take the shellfish, so they're off in a cab to an aquatic centre. But these lobsters aren't destined for freedom just yet. 180 miles from Luton, Kevin Reardon is doing what he likes best, spending time with his family.
You going to park later then, or what? What's happening?
Kevin works at easyJet's second base, Liverpool Airport, but his job often means working late.
When we get a delay, obviously like last night we had a delay, it was about a 2.5 hour delay last night. So when I got back, the children were in bed last night.
Often the delay works out when I've got something planned.
Really?
Yeah, it usually does work that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can guarantee if I plan something,
You'll find a delay.
Kev's on the phone.
And today, his wife Linda has big plans. She's booked a babysitter so she and Kevin can have a night out with friends. But this is one Saturday night that won't go to plan.
Sam, got an hour delay on this, I'm afraid.
Joking, why?
It's late into Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Ain't the leg, but there you go. I'm going out tonight. So am I. Typical.
How many bags are you checking in?
Just one.
Right, so to inform you of an hour delay.
See you shortly. Cheers, bye now. Yeah, it's going to be leaving shortly. That's definitely an hour's delay. Great stuff.
Only 1 in 50 easyJet flights get delayed by over an hour, but on Kevin's big night out, that's exactly what's happened, thanks to congestion at Amsterdam Airport. Back at Luton Airport, the lobster story has taken an unexpected turn.
Hello, is that the aquatic centre? Hi, it's Jane Bolton here at Luton Airport. All right. OK then, bye. They were going in a taxi to the aquatic centre. They know nothing about it. I know nothing about it. So, where they are, nobody knows. Whether they ended up on somebody's dinner plate last night, it's not sure, but they certainly didn't end up on mine. A bit disappointed about, but never mind. Don't know where they are, I haven't got a clue. There's 3 lobsters on the loose somewhere at the moment. Maybe the taxi driver took them home with him and sold them to a restaurant on the way, who knows? It's a mystery. Very fishy story.
One of easyJet's most popular routes is Amsterdam, especially with hen parties.
2 nights. Gonna have a good time.
Go down the canal.
Yeah. And we want to go and taste some
And a bit of flower picking. And
flower picking. And then a live sex show.
But this morning, there's a very special passenger travelling with them, the chairman of easyJet, Stelios Hagianou.
So have you checked in, Sam?
I've just given my passport. I'm waiting for my boarding pass, yes. But I need to find out what's happening.
Is it quite normal for the owner of the airline to have to check in as well?
Yeah, well, otherwise I can't get on board. I need a boarding pass. Sorry about it.
Stelios has a big day ahead of him. While the girls are just going for laughs, he's off to ask for a bank loan. He wants to borrow $1.8 billion to buy new aeroplanes. But even having the boss on board your flight doesn't guarantee you'll get away on time.
We will offer you a refund.
Right, is the flight not going ahead?
We're not saying that, we're just giving you alternatives at the moment. What we're saying is we will have further information for this flight available at 12 o'clock.
At 12 o'clock?
Yes, if you want to wait until then and then decide from there what you want to do.
What other flights are available?
This afternoon we've got a 4:30 flight to Amsterdam.
Right.
Choice is a refund. We'll give you a full refund. We'll take you back through. Or we'll transfer you this afternoon to 4:30.
Okay.
What is the choice of another flight before 4:30?
No, that's our alternative flight to Amsterdam. We're saying if you don't want to sit in the airport until more information comes through,
So,
giving you that choice. What I would do if I was you is sit tight, 12 o'clock, then decide what to do.
Stelios has been to see what the problem is, and he's about to brave the mob of angry passengers.
Why not just sit tight for 20 minutes?
This is paying at $4.15. Will we like guaranteed a seat on that or not?
It's a different aircraft. This one will be fixed, and this is the one that will take us there.
Within when?
Well, the engineers are working on it. Something with the autopilot. One of the two autopilots.
It's not parts, it's a labour.
It will be fixed. It will be fixed. It's not
Too many coffee
and that's
shops
why
in
aircraft are so safe, because they don't take off unless they have both autopilots on them. Yeah. It's a very strict procedure. Yeah.
It will definitely be a flight today.
Absolutely.
The plane is grounded indefinitely.
So is there going to be a plane leaving this airport between now and 4:30 to Amsterdam?
Oh yes, there will be.
There will be.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a group of us that are just going for a weekend. Now, this is severely eating into our time. I mean, what do we get out of this? I mean,
What sort of compensation do you like? How can you value 2 hours in Amsterdam? On a weekend break?
some drinking money.
I'll buy you a drink on board.
Right, okay, is that for the whole group of us?
Yeah, the whole aeroplane.
Okay, that's
Okay,
good.
good.
Good start.
Thank you.
Let's hope it does go, otherwise...
It will go, don't worry.
Still, no escape for Stelios.
May we know the nature of the technical...
One of the two autopilots is unserviceable, and the engineers are fixing it.
It's over an hour since the flight should have taken off. Stelios needs some fresh air.
easyJet apologise for the delay in your flight and any inconvenience this may have caused. Thank you.
Liverpool's flight to Amsterdam is finally ready for boarding. But some passengers have gone missing. Kevin needs to find them quick, and he's still hoping to make it home in time to go out with his wife.
They're in the bar.
I'm going to go have a quick word with the captain, explain the situation, tell him there are still 5 passengers left in the bar. If they haven't heard the third call, for God's sake, well, it's their own fault. They're going to miss the flight, so I'm going to find out now. Have a word with the captain. Yeah, we've still got 5 passengers down. We've given them out 3 or 4 calls. Apparently they're still stuck in the bar. How long do you want to hang around? Because we can soon offload them. Another 2 minutes and then forget it, right? OK, fine, thanks. OK, Rob, synchronise your watch. They've got 2 minutes. I've had a word with the captain. If they're not here in 2 minutes, mate, get the baggage tag numbers and we're going without them. Yeah?
Yeah, we're in the process of getting the baggage tag numbers at the moment.
Right, mate, get back to me ASAP, because I can't stick around now.
2 hours later than scheduled, and Stelios' flight to Amsterdam is ready for takeoff. Everybody's cheered up.
Special welcome on board for Alex's party. What I would like to do, although I know it's not the compensation in any way, is to buy everybody a free drink. The only downside of that is that we only have 40 minutes in the air, so you have to be a bit quick.
Stelios has gone from villain to hero.
How's your taste buds?
Purser Paul Wood-Smith only has 40 minutes to hand out the freebies.
Right. You can tell me when to stop.
I'm really sorry about this delay.
It's all right, thank you.
By now, the passengers have twigged that not only is Stelios very rich, but he's young, free and single. Paul is also single, but it's not for want of trying.
I've fallen in love with the passenger. I fall in love with everyone on these things, that's the trouble.
Have you ever chatted up someone on the flight?
I have actually, but not too much because it looks very unprofessional. You can't leave your phone number or anything like that, because I read somewhere that some steward got sacked for that once with another airline.
It's not worth your job. But that doesn't mean you can't show a little bit of interest.
Because they think you're gay, you can probably get away with murder, but you just want to say to them, I'm not gay, I'm not gay. No, I can't. I can only talk to them. I can't go any further than that.
So most of them do think that you're gay, do they?
It's like my dad says, I do a woman's job.
It's a female job, really. It is. I just think it's very, very feminine, the whole thing about it.
Now, I've just come back from holiday and I was trying to tell people say, what do you do for a living? I just say, I work at an airport. And And my friend's in the background going, Airline.
Do you think that pilots are popular with the women?
I have no idea. I can't answer that question.
Because female cabin crew tend to like to go out with pilots, don't they?
I just like not. I was going to say, not this pilot, they don't. If you find one, march her in.
A few free drinks later, and things have settled down. But Stelios needs to stay sober. He's still got to get to those bankers to ask for a couple of $1 billion. Back at Liverpool Airport, Kevin's still 4 passengers down.
See, this is a joke, this. This aircraft was actually scheduled out at 1953. It's now actually approaching 2040 and they've still not damn well turned up. Got to go through all the hassle, all the rigmarole now, trying to find the baggage tag numbers to offload the baggage. Baggage cannot travel without the passengers.
Captain wants to go, and if Captain wants to go, gotta go.
As far as I'm concerned, they can miss it, I don't care.
But one passenger shows up in the nick of time, oblivious to the disruption he's caused.
Where's the other 3?
That's 2 down, but 2 to find. Here's number 3, only 1 to go.
You know, we were just about to leave it, aren't you, actually?
Thank you.
Sorry, run on as soon as we've just offloaded your bags. Run on the front step as soon as you can, please. Where is it? Is he here?
This is the man who's been holding up 140 passengers.
Problem is, you see, the captain misses this slot. We could be stuck here till midnight. Because of yourself, you know. Yeah, can you run out straight away, please? Sir? Yeah.
And even now, he's in no particular hurry.
Captain's not a bit happy about it. When he's not happy, I'm not happy because I get the flag. Round the flag deck. I'm not paid to sweat and I'm going out tonight. Well, I was going out tonight. Yeah, sorry, yeah, all doors and hatches are closed and you're clear to start engine 2, sir. Yeah, I'm sorry about that again. I did my utmost. I was about to offload them, yeah. Yeah, I apologise about that, Captain. Yeah, I understand. I know, I realise that. Hi, Haley, it's Dan. Is Mum there? Thank you. In about an hour. OK. Hi, Lynn, it's me. We're very late getting away, I'm afraid. We had all sorts of hassle here. So you may as well tell our friends it's not even worth going to the pub. Just, I don't know, just apologise to the babysitter. You'll have to give us some money. And we'll have a drink in the house. Yeah, nothing I can do about it. Yeah, sorry about that. See you shortly, bye.
All that meat in his tail.
To this day, no one knows what happened to the lobsters. Bing the dog never did get to see his owner on stage in Edinburgh. And did Stelios persuade the Amsterdam bankers to hand over the cash?
Okay.
Well?
I think we're doing all right.
On board Airline tonight, the guide to being the perfect passenger.
It's 1:50, not 2:45.
First, always keep your cool.
I'm sorry, you lied, and I advise you not to do that.
I haven't lied to you at all. I've just passed you on what I was told.
Second, don't try to travel without your passport.
Whoops.
Third, always check you're on the right plane.
Can we just ensure that all passengers are going to Barcelona and not Glasgow or any other destination?
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
One of Luton Airport's selling points is that it's just off the M1. Very convenient, in theory, but not today. There's been a massive traffic jam and everyone's late for their flights. Jane Bolton, check-in troubleshooter, has to bear the brunt.
Hi, it's Jane. Who's that? Dean? Niece? Yeah. We're due to close in 25 minutes and we're 60 passengers down because of the M1.
An accident northbound on the M1 is causing severe tailbacks to the M25, with traffic queuing on the slip roads. The M1 southbound is also slow between junctions 10 and 8.
Hiya. What's the surname, please?
Cypriot and her. I don't know what's going on. I mean, you know,
see any accident.
it's ridiculous. I mean, you know, if we didn't do something that wasn't right, we wouldn't have been here. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say what it is. It's on camera. Bye.
Jane must close the flight in 1 minute, even though there are still 50 passengers missing.
easyJet to Nice.
Hi, 52 males. Find out what he wants. 55 females.
4.
Oh.
Do you have any bags? Yes.
How many's travelling?
4.
Right, 53 males. Yeah, 56 females.
These are the lucky ones, the last to make the flight. Check-in is now closed.
Oh, right, we'll go with that. Cheers. Bye.
For the Nice flight.
I can't. You've actually missed it now. All we can do is put you on the next one this evening. It's tonight at 7:15, which gets you in. I'll find out for you.
All these passengers can do is see if they can get on the next flight to Nice, which doesn't leave for another 5 hours.
Never so sorry. Thank you.
Not as sorry as we are.
One moment, sir.
The trickle of latecomers is turning into a flood.
Bye. Hello. Yeah, literally 2 minutes ago. I can't get any more on it. I know. I'm ever so sorry. I know. We held it for as long as we could, and they have to go now. All I can do...
Yeah, because I rang up and you said that there's a 45-minute delay.
No, it's actually got an early slot. It's not going on time. They're actually boarding it now. They won't accept any more now.
Well, I am going to check because, you know, this has happened before.
Yeah, I mean, I've just spoken to dispatch, the guys that are in charge of the aircraft. All I can do is put you on standby to see. We've got one at 7:15.
And is that full?
Yeah, it is full at the moment, but we're putting people on standby on it at the moment, obviously because of the traffic. We're having people coming through. No, I'm afraid not. I don't know if Debonair have got any. I'm telling you the truth, it's full, and I can't get anybody else. Well, of course I am. It's here. I wouldn't lie to you.
Well, you know, I have been lied to you before when the flight's
Well, I haven't
been
lied
late.
to you, and I'm not lying now. I cannot accept any more passengers, and all I can suggest is that we put you on standby this evening. Hi, it's me again. This is going on time, isn't it? It's Nice. Yeah. This is, I've got someone who knows someone who's just going to ring up and find out, and I said to her, I can't get any more on because it's going on time. So, I mean, it's not delayed at all. Oh, that's fine. All right, lovely. OK, then, thanks. Bye.
Jane and her team are told the flight is leaving on time, but this passenger says she's been told it's delayed by an hour.
You lied to me, and she lied to me as well. I've just called your office. She told me that the slot was put forward, that the 1:50 flight left on time, and in fact, it's not leaving until 3:45. So you've lied to people.
Well, I haven't lied to anyone because I phoned
Well, this
actually
woman over
easyJet
here
office.
lied to everybody. And this has happened.
Well,
this
she
is
said-
not, just a second. This is not the first time it's happened to me. I use your airline all the time, but this will be the last time.
Well, that's up
You
to
don't
you.
lie to people.
I didn't lie to you. You spoke
Everyone
to the
here
supervisor
and all the
over
other
there.
people who missed the plane because of the accident on the M1, you lied to them all. That plane is sitting on the tarmac outside, and it's not leaving until 2:45.
No more passengers can be boarded at this late stage because the doors have been secured ready for takeoff.
easyJet has a problem. There's a lot of angry passengers.
I can
so-
understand that, but all I can do is, like I explained to the last passenger, is explain to you what I've been told, and if I've been told I can't
One
accept
second.
any more
I'm not-
passengers,
I'm
I
not
can't.
interested in explanations. I'm interested in solutions. So are you.
Yeah, as I
an
said, I would like to try and get you on the next flight because I cannot get you on this one.
Well, the next one you're going to have the same problem.
I know, we've got standby passengers, but it's
So why
impossible
don't
for
we-
me to get you onto
Why don't we
this.
try to get in touch with somebody at easyJet who can make a decision, who can get on...
My
on-
supervisors are actually in the office. If you just give me 1 minute, I'll go and have a word.
Because if it's on the tarmac, then it doesn't
Yeah,
make
I know,
sense
but
for
the doors are closed and they're ready to go, that's why.
You just tell the captain to bring it back.
No such chaos here at Liverpool Airport, easyJet's second base. The M6 is running smoothly, and so far everyone's on time for their flights. Passengers on flight EZY 801 to Amsterdam are being checked in. The plane is due to take off in an hour.
Who's next, please? Who's next? Who's come round?
Whoops. Correct. 3 passports, please. Thank you.
The Brown family have planned a short break in Holland, but daughter Jennifer has left her passport back home in Manchester.
Let's check in there, please.
Is there any possibility you could just hold the plane up for a few minutes until we get...
What time do you think she's going to be here? What time is it likely?
She said about about an hour. He's
From
travelling
now?
as fast as he can. No, about 6:30.
6:30. I mean, we close it at 27 minutes past and the flight's actually running early.
Okay then. Right, you better be here, you've got an hour. An hour.
Oh,
Fingers crossed.
can't believe it. Let's see what else she's forgotten.
The passport is in a filing cabinet, which is in my bedroom. So I've rang my brother and told him to get the filing cabinet in his car and bring it to the airport because I've got the key. So we can't get the passport out of the filing cabinet.
Dispatcher Kevin has to board the passengers in 15 minutes. All the family can do now is wait patiently outside and hope Jennifer's brother shows up in time.
You're sure train to 3? Where's the boy?
Back at Luton, the strange showing. Karen had been hoping to meet her boyfriend in Nice at the start of her holiday, but now he'll be gone by the time she gets there. So she's now on standby. It's not easyJet's fault when passengers miss their flight, but Jane always takes the flak. And there's lots more to come.
Oh, you're the lady who told me to left. I've
It's
since
boarded.
discovered. No, I'm sorry, but I've since discovered that it's actually sitting on the tarmac.
Yeah,
and won't be
everybody's on
leaving,
board.
And won't be leaving until 2:45.
Well, I've been told by the guy who's
and
in
I
charge
really
of the
feel
aircraft
I've just
I
had a
can't
big
accept any more
conversation with the
passengers.
people over there. You're the supervisor, and it's not the first time it's happened to me.
As
That
I
I've discovered
explained
by
to you.
ringing up the office that you lie. You tell people planes are on the way and that they're delayed.
If you just let me
all
explain to
sorts
you, the
of
guy that's in
rubbish.
charge of the aircraft has everybody on board and he won't
Well,
accept
so why
any
don't
more
you tell
passengers because
people?
the doors are closed.
So why
and it's ready
don't
to
you
push
tell
back.
people that when
I
you
told you
explain
already
to
when you
them?
got here it was too
No,
late and I couldn't accept
no,
you.
you said the slot. Your words to me.
And it was going on
no,
time.
Your words to me were the slot has been put forward. And
The
the
slot has
plane
been brought
is
forward,
leaving.
yeah. You were told it was
Nonsense.
delayed originally.
I was told that
It was
delayed by
delayed,
45
and it
minutes,
hasn't.
which
They
it
brought the
is.
slot forward.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, I've just been told by
1:50,
dispatch that it's
and
going on
I've
time.
just called the office. It's very easy to find out. You should check your
I've just been
stories.
down to departures and they've told me that the
2:45
slot was brought forward to on time. So I
Sorry,
can only
it's
pass
not
on
on
the information that I've been given
On
to you.
time is 1:50, not 2:45.
I can only pass on the information they give to me,
I'm
and
sorry,
they tell me
you
they brought the
lied,
slot forward
and I
on
advise
time.
you not to do that in
I haven't
future.
lied to you at all. I've just passed you on what I was told.
Just when you want a delay, there isn't one. Time's running out for Jennifer. But Mum's got an idea. She figures if she walks slowly, she can buy her daughter a few more precious minutes.
You think I still do it? He's just
And chatting to the staff will kill some time too.
Come on! Quick! It's in the bin. The plane's taking off. Right.
Just how slowly can you walk up a flight of steps?
We deal with everything else.
Kevin's preparing to close the flight.
Come on, Jennifer,
This call is with Mr. Alexander.
Back at Luton, passengers are finding different ways to kill time. And Karen's no exception. Her friend Patricia is a faith healer, and she's using her powers to help Karen get through the trauma.
Good morning. Oh, great. Oh, traffic jams. It's our fault then. Oh, she's back again. She's back.
At Liverpool, Kevin's closing the flight to Amsterdam.
I'll come through in this straight away, please.
One female, no bags. One extra female, no bag, making the TOB 128. OK, we've got her.
No bag?
We've got her.
Oh, sorry. She did have a bag with her. Oh, lovely. Thanks ever so much.
Fancy turning up on a flight to go on a holiday without your damn passport. She shouldn't have made it, but she did. She was lucky.
In the terminal at Luton, late arrivals from the M1 traffic chaos are still pouring in. But outside on the tarmac, things seem to be going smoothly. Yankee Charlie is being prepared for its flight to Barcelona. Dispatcher Darren is responsible for getting passengers and baggage boarded and the plane refuelled. It should be taking off in 15 minutes. But it won't be going anywhere until he can find some fuel.
Hello, John. Do you know the fuel figure, please, on the Yankee Charlie?
I've got a clue.
OK, I'll get it off him. Have we got any fuelers at all for Yankee Charlie?
Yankee Charlie's not ours. Ready to search.
Yeah, Mr. Kidjo, have we got a number for Shell, please?
261.
Thank you. Machine, right.
It's all going to plan so far.
Sorry?
Is it all going to plan?
It's all going to plan, except that we haven't got the fuelers now, so really I'm looking for the fuelers. They've left their answer machine on, which doesn't really help.
At least Flight 219 is all fuelled up and on its way to Nice. Captain Pete Woods is one of easyJet's 150 pilots, flying over 6,000 miles a week.
We're doing quite well. We're just to the south west of Paris at the moment. We've got about an hour before we land at Nice. And we've just picked up the weather for Nice, and there's a thunderstorm going through there at the moment. So what we're going to do now is program the arrival into the automatics, and when we get a little bit closer, we'll pick up the actual weather from Nice again and update as necessary. Each flight you do, even though the destinations are the same, something crops up differently on each flight. So it's never boring.
And today is going to be anything but boring.
Hey!
Back at base, and with just 2 minutes to spare, Darren's finally found some fuel.
The King loves Elvis easyJet. easyJet is for the King.
It is indeed, yes. Sorry? Did you say Glasgow? Excuse me? You said Glasgow? No, Barcelona?
Oh.
Not going to Glasgow, are you?
Yeah.
Ah, no. There's no. Sorry. When did you come? Did you go through the departure lounge?
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention for a moment? Can we just ensure that all passengers are going to Barcelona and not Glasgow or any other destination?
Elvis, you can sit down and behave yourself, please.
The plane will be taking off without Darren, but he's hoping that will change soon. He wants to join easyJet's cabin crew.
I really do want this job with easyJet. I'm sick and tired of working on the ground for a handling agent, and I really do want to get up in the air and visit other countries. And I'm just waiting for this postman to arrive with this letter. And fingers crossed.
Pete is on his way to Nice. Or he was. The weather has deteriorated rapidly and he needs to make a decision.
You want to divert to Lyon?
and 2 more holds if there's no further improvement.
So we've got 8 minutes holding time.
We've got 8 minutes holding. We'll have to divert to Leon.
As you wish, your estimate time is 43 in about 25 minutes. As you like. You wish to turn to Lyon?
Can you confirm there's no way we can get in before 43?
And confirm you want to divert to Lyon?
Just confirm there's no way that there'll be an improvement on the approach time.
Without enough fuel to queue over Nice, Pete and his passengers are off to Lyon instead.
Okay, heading north. Confirm level?
Heading north.
146 Delta, descendez, pardon, 346 Delta, descendez niveau 180.
Back on solid ground, the second flight to Nice is about to close. Karen and Patricia are about to find out if there's room on the plane.
As much as we'd love to, we can't hold an aircraft because we don't know who's going to turn up and who isn't. So if we can meet the time, then they go. But no, we've got a few on standby for tonight for Nice. But I don't know if we're going to get on next. It's full, so I have to wait and see.
But where are you going today?
I'm going south of France. I'm going early, so I'm leaving now. I'm very late. I've got to get changed yet, and boyfriend's probably waiting outside wondering where the hell I am.
You might bump into some of your passengers.
I hope not. No, I'm driving there, so I won't.
Not
anyway,
down the M1?
Not down the M1, no, definitely not. Well, I'll probably get caught in another accident now. I'll see you later.
At least someone's day has gone to plan.
Can we check in now?
Just got to find out if the no-shows, they've got to close it at 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Karen and Patricia can only get on the flight if 2 people don't show up. Captain Pete Woods has landed in Lyon, 178 miles from where he should be. easyJet never normally fly to Lyon, so there are no refuelling arrangements here. Time to call head office for help.
Hello, we've diverted to Lyon. Well, we tried to get into Nice. The weather's pretty grotty up there, and all the traffic that's going into Nice is backlogging up. And so they gave us an approach time 45 minutes beyond our present time, and we don't carry fuel for that, so we've diverted to Lyon. No, not really. We're just sort of on our own on a remote stand at the moment, but right, as I speak to you now, I just see a man who's coming up the stairs. Bonjour.
Hello.
Ça va?
For the fuel.
Yes.
The fuel operator told me that you are not in contract with them, so you have to pay it cash.
Pay it cash?
It costs at least £1,000 to fill her up.
Now, do we have a fuel carnet for this place that's acceptable? Yeah, should be. Are they acceptable is the interesting thing. Right. Okie-doke, good man. Thanks, Dave. Bye-bye. How do we stop this? End call?
Pete's mastered the cockpit's 422 knobs and dials, but mobile phones are another thing altogether.
Any idea how this works? Oh, there we go. That's off now. Good. Can I leave you with it, Bruce? I've got some serious admin to sort out.
Time's moving on. The delay is now at least an hour, and Pete's not that keen to put £1,000 on his own credit card. He's desperately searching for a carnet, a written credit facility.
There are no fuel carnets.
At last, a carnet. The passengers could soon be on their way.
Oh dear. It's a BP fuel carnet.
Wrong one. Elf services were on standby, but with no way to pay them, they're leaving. Pete's back to square one. Karen and Patricia are still trying to make their way to Nice.
Hello? Okay, just the 2. Hudson and... I haven't put them on yet. They'll be in as no-shows when you do get them, but you just have to remove them and then check them in again. Okay, bye. Right, they've had 2 no-shows.
Have I got time to make a phone call?
After you've checked in.
I'm sorry, were you before me on the standby?
Yeah, they were.
Yes. There was a lady in white. There was a lady in white and a gentleman in a suit and a young man.
No, I've got 2 ladies that went to the nurse's room that will be for you. Right, that's all done. So if you just go over to check in, they'll check you in.
Thank you very much.
That's okay. Take care.
Lucky we were the first there this afternoon, wasn't it?
There was a lady in white, there was a gentleman in a suit, and there was a young man with a beard. 3 people in front of me. I know that for sure. She told me.
I've got first to go on standby are 2 ladies who were in the nurse's room.
The lady in white, the guy in the suit, the young man with the beard, and me and Katya.
Yeah.
That's it, 4 and 5.
Yeah, I can understand that, but these 2 ladies have got on, so what we need to look at is how early we can get you out to Barcelona.
I don't want to go to Barcelona, I want to go to
Nice, yes.
For God's sake.
Yeah.
Pete wants to be in Nice too, but he's still waiting for his fuel. The French dispatcher has returned with a possible solution. If only he'd come up with it to begin with.
Si c'est possible, d'accord. Ok, je vous laisse passer.
All he needs is the name of whoever would pay the fuel bill at Luton and our name and address at Luton.
Right.
And then we can get the fuel.
Excellent. You've had to give him the telephone number of the finance director, Nick Manoudakis. Okay, so he's happy with that. He will phone Nick Manoudakis, and he's happy to refuel on that basis. Okay to end, I suppose, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that says call now. Oh. What do I do here, Bruce? How do I get this back?
I would have thought you went like that.
They're back on course for Nice.
I understood the problem was the traffic. It didn't have anything to do with easyJet, but fare is fare. We're on the waiting list as number 4 and 5. The young lady in white was in front of us, the guy in the suit, and the guy with the beard. These 2 ladies were not even here at the time.
They came 15 minutes ago.
No, they did not come 15 minutes ago. I was given this list when I came in. She even phoned me at home.
It's just not fair.
They've gone anyway.
There was a lady in white, there was a gentleman in a suit, and there was a young man with a beard. 3 people in front of me. I know that for sure. She told me.
The woman in white got away with a different airline. The flight hadn't been delayed as long as she thought. With a tank full of petrol, Pete made it to Nice 3 hours late. And no one convinced this couple they weren't the victims of queue jumpers. On board Airline tonight, new cabin crew face a handful.
Unless you ring him up.
Check in, get a mouthful.
I've listened to everything everybody said and I'm still standing here waiting.
And lucky old departures get an earful.
You gotta speed it up and then you gotta slow it down.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
It's early morning at Luton Airport. Today, check-in supervisor Jane Bolton is helping the older generation take to the skies. It's proving easier said than done.
Since you packed the bags, could anybody have tampered with them?
I beg your pardon?
Have the bags been with you all of the time?
My son?
No, the bags. Have they been with you all of the time?
You mean this one?
No, these ones. You've had them with you all of the time, yeah?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Nobody's
yes.
asked you to carry anything for them
Oh, for the
today?
name of God, no.
Do you need any help? Are you okay?
So, well, I could do with a bit of
Where are you
help.
going to?
Applefold.
Right, where are you travelling to? What flights?
I really...
You got a flight ticket or anything?
No, we are collecting our flight tickets here.
Right, and where are you travelling to?
I was going to get a cup of tea.
That's all right, you get a cup of tea and I'll tell you what you have to do afterwards. Do you know where you're going to? Where are you flying
I've
to?
forgotten. I'm just trying to find the...
That's your money in there, my love.
I've forgotten the name of the airport.
Don't worry, do you know who you're flying with?
Applefold.
No, the name of the flight company.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to
British
find
Airways,
out.
Monarch?
It's not British Airways, I don't think, no.
easyJet?
got all my travel checks. I did have the...
You've got French francs in there, haven't you? Are you going to France?
France, yeah.
Yeah, are you going to Nice in France?
I don't know.
All right, listen, you go and have a cup of tea and I'll go and find out the service there to hand in your group. We have a lot of elderly passengers, they all travel alone. Fair play, bless her. Just going to find out where she's going now.
Miss Bradley is, in fact, on a pilgrimage to the Holy Shrine of Lourdes.
How
many sausages?
Oh, only one.
But first, there's the small matter of breakfast.
Tea, yeah.
Tea. And toast. I've got toast now. I could have had a roll.
Even God's army marches on its stomach.
Would you like anything else, madam?
Oh, where are you?
I'm just behind you, madam.
Where are we going?
Just over to the till, madam.
Do you want smoking or non-smoking?
Oh, non-smoking. Please.
There you go.
If I had my way, there shouldn't be any smoking at all in anywhere here.
Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'll take it
out.
to the table.
Next time I'll come next year, no smoking at all anywhere. No smoking anywhere.
All right. Yeah, well, you've got plenty of time. It's only 11:15. You've got an hour and 3/4 yet. All right?
Lovely.
Okay, then. I'll see you later.
I've got a nice man now, haven't I?
You certainly have.
Yeah.
She'll be all right. We'll come back in a little while and see how she is.
It is confusing, but I would say that, like that lady, she just come out of mid-air. As to say, turned round and there she was there. Just as though, well, my guardian angel.
Yeah, but if you let me speak, so
At check-in, all hell's breaking loose.
I haven't got the
I haven't seen the
authority to
captain
do that.
refusing me travel. I haven't seen the captain refusing me
The
travel.
captain doesn't come through here. He's out on the aircraft.
Aircan Kulunk has missed his flight to Amsterdam.
Apologise, sir.
But that's not going to get me to Amsterdam, is it?
But they won't accept you. That's what I'm saying.
Why won't they accept me if they're still going to be standing in that departure lounge?
Karen just rang through our dispatch office, as she said to you on the check-in desk. They will not accept
She
you.
didn't ring through when I was there. She was doing something, turned around and went, sorry, can't do it now.
Yeah, but there was a
Didn't ring
passenger
through
there
no one.
before you.
Didn't ring no one. I didn't see her ringing anybody.
There was a passenger there before you that also got refused travel as well. That's what she's saying. It's really sorry. There's nothing I can do.
No, I'm sorry. I want to speak to a supervisor or
I
your
am a
manager. I want to
supervisor.
speak to your manager then, and I'm not leaving it until I speak to your manager.
Well, she just reiterate what I've just said.
Well,
but
I
I'll
don't
go
care.
and
I
get...
want to speak to your manager.
Yeah, okay. You wait there. I'll go and get.
Yeah, fine.
Check-in's closed, the captain's refusing any more passengers, and Aircan is refusing to believe what's happening.
Your manager comes well after the plane takes off. Excuse me.
I'm just
Are you
talking-
sure that your manager comes well after the plane takes off or something? Because
No,
I've been
she's
standing here for a
coming
couple
out
of
now.
minutes now,
She's
and I'm
coming
still
out
waiting.
now.
And there's a chance
Sorry,
of me getting on
do you
that
have your
flight.
bags to check in? You checked
we've
me
checked
back.
in the room.
Right, if you just go to the easy track.
Time waits for no man, and flight captains are even less patient.
I've been standing here for nearly 10 minutes
Yeah, but as I
now,
say, the flight
and I could have been in there
closes.
because of the sake of 120 seconds. The time it's taking you longer than that to get out here. I could have been inside there, standing behind the last.
But as I say, the flight closes
Yeah, but
20 minutes
what's the
before.
problem? 2 minutes. It's not like 20 minutes. It's
the
not
problem
like
is that
15
we've
minutes.
actually asked and we have been refused. The captain will not take anyone else onto
Why
the
not?
flight because it closes 20 minutes before, and at that stage,
So what?
that
So
is your
for the
final.
sake of 2 minutes, yeah, you're going to make me miss my flight.
That is the final cut-off point. It would be so much easier for us if we could get you on the flight, wouldn't it?
I don't see what the problem is. Just give me the boarding pass and let me just walk through that door there.
The captain has refused. We can't
Well, how
take
would the
anybody
captain
else.
know? How
Because
would the
we have to
captain
ask
know?
him.
You have to ask him what every time a passenger boards. Oh, excuse me, Captain. Do you
No,
mind if Mr. Smith comes on now, and Mr. Jones and Mrs. Smith? You know what I mean? You don't do that. I'll go there. I'll give you my booking reference number. You give me my confirmation,
That's
and
right,
I'll go
but
through.
you're
If
not
I'm 2 minutes late, how the hell is the captain going to know if I'm 2 minutes late?
You're not
Unless
listening-
you ring him
You're
up.
not listening to what I'm
I've
saying
listened to everything
you.
everybody said, and I'm still standing here waiting. I was ringing you from the bus at Luton Airport.
Yeah.
I rang you.
What you did was you rang EasyJet. You rang their
I don't know.
reservations.
Well, who do I ring? I've made my reservation with EasyJet, so who do I ring? So I ring British Airways and tell them, oh, British Airways, I'm travelling with EasyJet. Do you want to let them know I'm late? No, you ring EasyJet. It's the only number I know in my head. I let you know that. I'll be like, I give my name, I give my friend's name, I give all the details. I said, 2 minutes, mate. Just give us a couple of minutes. We're going to be there. Get to the desk. Sorry, sir, it's closed.
You weren't the only ones refused. A passenger turned up literally a minute before you, and he was refused travel.
Say, what is this? You just after money, ain't you? £10, extra £10 each if you want to change the times, man. It's funny, isn't it?
Nice.
At easyJet's nerve centre in Liverpool, dispatcher Kevin Reardon's about to show off his artistic streak. Boss Andy wants a map of the airport coloured in with felt pens to brighten up the office.
I want all the grass in green and try and keep within the lines. Careful you don't rip it.
There's only one man for the job.
Got enough Tipex for that. Within the lines.
What you see, man, is what you get, yeah.
I've noticed.
Now, that bit that was out of the line was actually yours, Andy.
Yeah, I know. That's why I gave the job to you. We're not running out of green, are we? It's gonna look smart, that.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin!
Just to wipe that off a sec.
I don't believe this.
This pen's leaking.
Have you seen the mess you made out there? Took me ages to get that map. Now I'm a prisoner now, I won't be able to find my way out.
Should we do it again? Go on.
That's lovely, that.
Yeah.
Enough the pink,
That's it. Sorry about that, man.
Did you do that on purpose?
And of course, this is our famous colour. Orange.
Priceless.
Do you want to sit in a wheelchair and I'll push this?
Back at Luton, and guardian angel Jane still has the lively Miss Bradley under her wing. Her flight to Lourdes leaves in 10 minutes, but there's still time to give fellow travellers her special blessing.
I'll put her if you do the... Yeah, do you want to step back, love? The wheelchair's behind you. I've got you. Just go back. Just come in here.
Get on camera.
That's it, you're in. Hold that one, I'll put that flat down. I'm just going to put the flat down so you can put your feet on it, all right? Try and lift your legs up. There you go.
You put the trolley.
I'm taking you. So now I've got to go to. Here they are, over there, look. Got her.
Bye.
Airports work in mysterious ways, and Miss Bradley is finally up and away.
Come in with the turbo. That semi-automatic's gone missing. I'm a little bit curious. I know they're going to come storming in and do something really spooky, so I just like to be on, just in case.
At easyJet's HQ, Easyland, there's a new batch of trainees, and they're in for a few surprises.
We'll take your head off.
Down on your knees! On your knees! Get down! Down! Now! On your hands! Go! Get down! Everyone! Now! You! Tell me! What's the range of this aircraft? How far does it go?
Just a small demonstration and exercise of some of the levels of aggression that can actually be shown in the initial stages of a hijacking. It's a serious, politically motivated hijacking. People will be getting the power by aggression.
Former dispatcher Darren has realised a dream and is on the course.
Try and remember that. SAS, speed, aggression, surprise.
I didn't expect this much training. I mean, you always think of them as dizzy stewardesses, but I will never ever think that again.
For Darren and his colleagues, the future's flight, the future's orange. But with the no-frills airline, you're either small, medium or large.
I think orange is me. Oh, it is, yeah.
Is that small or medium? Medium. It's going to be too tight otherwise. We have a,
Yeah.
Seamstress, that's what I need. Good seamstress.
You can get it tailored in,
Yeah.
but don't forget when you're on the aircraft, you're going to expand and your stomach's going to...
Yeah, but I hope I don't understand that much.
Ding. And despite all his orange, when it comes to nervous passengers, Darren's still a little green.
I've never flown before and I'm really frightened. I don't know what's going on. My wife got me to come on this flight and she's left me behind, but I just don't know what's going on. I'm really frightened. You have to help me because I think I'll have to leave the aeroplane.
What are you frightened of?
It's all the noises. I mean, we haven't even left the thing, but there's all these clunks and clicks and everything, and I just don't like the idea. I mean, I can see the door at the front's open at the moment, but it's going to be shut in a minute. I'm really worried about that. And
no need to worry at all. It's quite safe.
What happens next?
What happens next? Well, we'll be taking off shortly. We'll be cruising in about 30,000 feet. 30,000! I can't believe it!
How high? Oh, no, send me off now. No! Get me off!
It's 2 hours since Erkan Kulunk missed his flight and lost his cool. Undaunted, he's back.
We're back for part 2.
Check-in, brace themselves.
See if they can handle me this time. I'd like to give you that. And that.
Lovely, thanks very much.
Sure.
Hello. The flight's on time. Should be boarding at 4:05. Through gate number 4 through international departures. Okay? Have a really nice flight. Thanks very much indeed. Take care.
No comment.
No comment.
Down for some of that now, mate. See you later.
Bye. Good evening.
Katrina Leader works on the easyJet check-in. She's just 10 days away from the biggest day of her life. Katrina's due to get married.
I thought Julian was going to propose, actually, because we was having a laugh and joke, and I sort of went, yeah, right, and smacked his pocket, and I felt a bulge in his pocket. And I thought, I wonder if he's got the ring in there. And I was a bit... If he hadn't proposed, I'd have been really gutted, because I really thought he must have that ring, because there was something hard in his pocket. I was in my element that night. It was a nice feeling. In fact, I was a bit silly, because I said yes straight away. I should have let him sweat. Yeah.
As well as her big day, there's a big battle ahead for the 23-year-old. Katrina has renal cancer for the second time in her life, and the wedding's been brought forward.
The thing is, Julian and I wanted to get married anyway. That wasn't a problem. The only reason why we originally booked it for September the 11th of next year was purely because money. You know, we wanted to get other things first, like a bigger house. But unfortunately, circumstances have changed now. It wasn't a big decision at all. I mean, just get a loan and we've done it. We thought, sod the money, doesn't matter. It's what we wanted anyway. Without Mum and Dad, there's no way we could have organised it in 3 weeks, no way at all. I mean, it's not that Julian and I aren't organised, but there is a lot to do, and there's no way we can organise it in 3 weeks.
And it's Mum Pauline who administers Katrina's daily cocktail of drugs. Pauline and husband Derek can hardly take in what's happening.
That one stung.
Did it? Because there's a lot of this.
You'd never believe that she was ill, you know? Only playing football, jumping. She even had, what, was it a week before or something? With him jogging around Willen Lake. You know, didn't even know that she had cancer again. Ridiculous.
Well, I think considering she had 4 litres of chemotherapy, she looks very well, doesn't she, after the first lot, eh?
Yeah.
Well,
I think those injections about.
I feel very, very tired and shattered, but I was shocked that I wasn't being sick every 5 minutes, you know. I think the sickness pills they're giving me are very, very good, very strong. I mean, I'm not saying I don't feel sick, I still Well, no, today I don't feel sick, but I have been feeling very sick.
She's all upset because of her hair again. That's hence why we're
it.
having this wedding.
Well...
What, yeah, imagination,
No,
one or
it's
two.
not. When I'm brushing my hair, it's coming out quite freely, but it's not falling out enough for me to wake up and find it on the pillow. The best bit I am looking forward to is walking down the aisle with my dad, because I'm proud of... I want my dad to be proud of me. It's not because I'm going to go and meet Julian. It's not because I'm going to go and meet Julian.
Oh, I forgot he's going to be there.
Yeah, stand by.
Check-in supervisor Jane Bolton has been called into departures. Some famous faces are heading off to Scotland.
Call me on 295. Thank you.
Bucks Fizz are flying easyJet. Today, the Eurovision sensations are having to carry their own equipment.
I just wonder why they didn't put it in outsized baggage, because it's fragile down there, rather than making me carry it all this way.
Usually they just put it through fragile, but today they said, we came in early as well, and if she'd said to come up, we would have done, but we went for a coffee instead.
Actually, yeah, that is a good idea. Should we get that down to the bottom?
We'll get them out first anyway, I think. You pulled all the tags?
You want to just, yeah, I've done that.
Which is the lightest one, and I'll take that.
You're going to struggle out there.
Yeah, I can see that heavy label on it, thank you.
It's all a far cry from those chart-topping days.
Just leave it at the bottom, and if we get you out and it's for everybody else, we'll give you time to carry it to the aircraft.
Sort of recognise them, but I just said to Jane, as they come through the gate, don't pull the cards, not the skirts. They don't go into song. She remembers the song.
So I just stuff to bring out. I haven't thought so much because it all got to go in the hold, you know.
No, it's already going in the hold. I've already pulled the tags.
Oh, man, this sounds like chaos. It's all right.
It's all under control.
I can't sing at this time of the day. Don't sing it, please. You gotta speed it up, and then you gotta slow it down. Cause if you believe that a love can hit the top, you gotta... And that's it then.
See, now he joins in now, is he? Stealing his logo.
Yeah, he can't stand it.
The impromptu performance has alerted a fan, and Scottish grandmother Eileen moves in for an autograph.
I don't go for autographs. I've only ever asked one person, that was Jeremy Beadle.
Oh, no.
He was lovely. He is one of the nicest people I've ever met, I have to say that. He's a lovely person.
Do you know, we had, well, I didn't personally have a row, but one of the girls had a big to-do with Shirley Ann Field.
Who?
Shirley, I know, I backed over what I said.
Who is she?
Well, she wanted to board on the niece.
Who is she, then?
An actress, but she wanted to get on first. And she said, don't you know who I am? I went... She wasn't very happy.
Helen Mirren,
I asked
she was
them.
lovely.
Yeah,
Helen
she
Mirren
is
was
lovely.
nice.
But you see, she advertises Virgin, don't she? So what was she doing on our easyJet?
It's cheaper.
Is your name Amber?
No, Eileen. This is my
Eileen.
granddaughter.
Oh, I see, right.
Granddaughter.
Because I've got a daughter called Amber as well.
You?
Yeah.
Luckily for the band, there's just the one signing.
I heard what she said. He's so rude, isn't he?
No.
Are you disappointed now you've met him?
No, I'm not. No.
Did you get the cheque? Okay. Oh, well, I'll just put a little dollar sign there then.
Are you
Okay.
playing in Aberdeen?
Yes, in the Soda Fountain Club in Aberdeen. Sorry, sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, darling. That's our flight. We've got to go now.
Right, downstairs, grab a bag. And your boarding card, please.
Oh, boarding card.
Yeah.
You got me boarding card. You didn't give it to me. Yeah, I also take Nolan.
There you go. Right, I just need surnames, please.
Nolan Van Day.
There you go. Down the stairs, turn to your right, but grab a bag on the way. Don't forget your bag.
Thank you.
Bucks Fizz's equipment is finally on its way. A day packed with pop stars and pilgrims comes to an end for Jane. But the night is young for the easyJet check-in girls.
Bye. I wouldn't rush normally, but one has an evening to go to this evening. No. Demand.
Back at Jane's house, and the girls are about to hit the town. Jane's hastily arranged a hen night for bride-to-be Katrina.
I'm going to go out tonight and have a good night. Take her mind off everything. Be with her friends. I think her mum's coming and her sister, so that would be nice, wouldn't it? Right. Let's get Tracy. Let's... OK. Let's go.
The girls are out of uniform and out on the tiles. But the star of the show is most definitely Katrina.
We're the UK centrefolds. She's pastry and I made the crossword page. Come on, Mother.
Especially going out for Katrina to want to celebrate now.
I'd just like to wish Katrina all the best for her wedding.
Right, having a good time. You sure? Good.
Okay, come on, see those hands in the air, everybody. Come on, sing it.
On board Airline tonight, World Cup fever hits Luton Airport.
One person prepared to forgo their ticket to Nice. Only happens once every 4 years.
Katrina gets ready for the big day. And Stelios goes shopping.
It's all right.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
It's the day of the World Cup semi-final between Holland and Brazil. And if you've got a ticket for the match, you'll do anything to get on a plane.
Can I have your attention, please? Is there one person going to Nice who is prepared to forgo their ticket for minimum
got a ticket for the semi-final?
For a minimum of £100. For a minimum, one person prepared to forgo their ticket to Nice for a minimum of 100 quid to allow one of my mates to go to the semi-final. He's got a ticket, but he hasn't got a ticket to get onto the plane. We're appealing to your better nature, come on. Is there one? Only happens once every 4 years.
These football fans are desperately trying to change flights. Their plane has developed a technical fault and they're stranded.
It started at 8:30 when we were told that we were going to be boarding in 3 minutes, and we're still here. And we reckon there's about £100,000 worth of tickets on the plane to the Cup final. Some people paid, just were very lucky and got the tickets. Other people have paid a fortune over the odds. Absolutely. And from 8:30, we've been told that there's a plane coming in the next half hour.
Does 200 quid make a difference?
It's time to raise the stakes.
Is there anyone prepared to forgo their ticket to Nice for 200 quid? There will be another flight to Nice today, but only easyJet know when it's going to be. Yeah?
Sadly, there are no takers. This one looks like it's going to extra time.
What do you think easyJet should do under the circumstances?
Compensate. Somehow. How can you compensate a semi-final of a World Cup?
Definitely get us to Nice and lay on a coach and get us to the game.
Well, they could get us a flight straight to Marseille. They take us straight in there. Maybe it drops people off in Nice and go on to Marseille.
If we get an apology, and if someone comes down here, and the easyJet chairman who loves publicity, if he comes down here, at least apologise to us.
The easyJet chairman, though, is at his home in Monaco, 1,000 miles away. Today's a big day for Stelios Hagianou. He's off to the States to buy a set of brand new planes, a way of telling the world easyJet means business.
easyJet is my baby. I created this company from scratch. It was a dream, and now it's a company moving millions and millions of people every year.
Everybody said it's not going to succeed, it doesn't work. The Europeans like meals on the plane, the Europeans like their travel agents. And guess what? 3 years later, everybody says this is the way to go, including British Airways.
Back at Luton, one fan has struck lucky.
So what's he actually doing? You're offering...
He's offering to give us his seat if they can take his bags off the plane.
That's very nice of you.
I'm a football supporter. Absolutely, I understand. Yes. Thanks. It's pretty bad. Yeah, so...
They won't let us swap. Some bureaucracy, they will not let us swap seats.
Yeah.
That's because they have to get their bags off the plane.
There's a thing called customer relations, being flexible with people and actually, you know, bending over backwards to help people, but these guys aren't interested. It's one of the...
They won't do it?
Won't do it.
Won't do it. Thanks anyway, mate. Thanks a lot.
Some fans get on the earlier flight, but others will have to sweat it out.
easyJet.
You paid a lot of money for your ticket.
Quite a lot, yeah. I'd rather not say how much, but quite a lot, yeah.
Give me a clue.
Well, it's 4 figures between the two of us anyway. It's the World Cup semi-final, 2 best teams in the world. It's a dream come true. Shattered, basically.
Okay, you're just on the far side over there.
Stelios is on the flight to Seattle to close his deal with Boeing. He's ordered 42 aircraft in all at a cost of nearly $2 billion.
Funnily enough, the scariest bit is making the decision. It's very pleasing, very satisfying to go from the original agony of, you know, do I order new planes or do I continue buying from the second-hand market, to contacting Boeing for the negotiation, to getting serious about it, to, you know, sort of losing sleep over the decision, to doing the deal.
Even for Stelios, it's the biggest deal of his life. In Luton, football shirts have given way to a more exotic breed of passenger. It's the flight to Amsterdam. For Jane Bolton, nothing can be taken for granted.
I need your passport. Hang on a minute. You haven't got a passport or anything like that, have you?
I lost my passport.
You can't travel with EasyJet without a passport.
Why not? I got told by the British Embassy.
Do you live in Amsterdam?
No, I live in England.
Yeah, no, it's not up to the British Embassy, it's up to the actual flight company. You can't travel with EasyJet to a foreign country without a passport.
I have got a passport.
Yeah, but you haven't got it with you.
No.
No, you can't travel then.
Why?
Because you haven't got a passport.
They never told me this.
You can't travel without a passport.
But so it's nothing to do with...
Nothing to do with the British Embassy, no.
I don't know.
No way we can accept travel without a passport. Are you going to go with him?
Yeah.
No, on your own if you can't travel.
What? Well, yeah, but, you know, I mean, it wasn't told.
No, you should have rang us here. You can't travel with any airline without a passport if you're going abroad. You have to have your passport with you.
My passport's in Winchester. Regulations. Not a good thing.
Bruno Taylor has hitchhiked all around the world, but leaving Luton Airport will prove to be his toughest assignment.
Yeah, I've actually just come back from travelling. Me and my friend Duncan over there, we were travelling to India and Nepal and Australia, Fiji. He got back yesterday. I got back on Sunday.
He didn't have anything on him, apart from a driving licence and a student card. Even though he's travelled around the world. Hello.
Basically, I've got everything for this flight except my passport.
Oh dear.
And they just told me that and said I can't fly.
Yeah. So
I
basically,
need to fly.
how far do you live from here?
Winchester, 60 miles away.
Right, our next flight to Amsterdam is at 4:33. Basically, you can't fly without a passport.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I need to make a phone call.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to use the phone here?
Yeah, if that would be great. I'm just trying to think.
Just dial 9.
In an emergency, even the most hardened backpacker has to make that call.
Mum? Yeah, all right. I'm at the airport. I've left my passport at home and they're not letting me fly. Passports, yeah, it's somewhere. It's either in my bedroom or in the kitchen, but it's definitely at home. All right, it might be in my bedroom. I can catch a train somewhere, like maybe to like West London somewhere, I don't know.
Thankfully, Mum takes charge.
Especially, they've even got someone from work driving to bring it. Sorry, carry on. Yeah, that's very kind. Tell him that that's like 100% amazing. Mama, muchas gracias. Adios. Thank you very much. You've been great help. Unexpected. You can't. She's managed to get someone from work.
That's children. Never off your hands.
Oh yeah, she's got me unstuck quite a few times. Got to be grateful. I think I'll cook more at home. Maybe I'll cook her a meal or something.
11:28.
Yeah, show more. They take a lot of trouble, really.
In Seattle, they've rolled out the red carpet for a special customer.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
My pleasure. You brought us good weather. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Changed in the last couple of hours.
When you've got $2 billion in your back pocket, you get to meet the top man, Boeing's chairman.
We want to celebrate this. This is a great day for us.
Absolutely, absolutely. For us too.
We're proud of him, aren't we?
Thank you.
It's time to compare yacht size.
I've heard you have a boat of your own, yeah. What sort of boat is it?
120-foot yacht. It was built in Germany.
Right. Mine is 42.
I think we found orange.
Stelios's new plane is ready for inspection.
It's great, doesn't she? Yeah, absolutely. They even got the telephone number right. I had this worry that they might miss a zero or something.
When you're forking out $41 million, it's best to give it a quick once-over yourself.
Right, it's turning. Oh, we even got this in orange. I thought we didn't take this option. It's good. It looks great.
Stelios, now you're here, what do you actually do to check that everything's okay?
Personally, I do nothing. It's other people who actually have to make sure that everything is all right. But the expression is you kick the tires. So that's what you do. It's all right.
Back at Luton, the courier with Bruno's passport has arrived.
May I have your attention, please? This call is for passenger Bruno Taylor to kindly contact the airport information desk.
Just one problem, Bruno is asleep.
May I have your attention, please? This call is for passenger Bruno Taylor to kindly contact the airport information desk.
Luckily, Mum's got all the bases covered.
Hello? Yes, Mum. Oh, he's around, is he? What's he got on?
May I have your attention, please? Passenger Ward and passenger Louis.
Hey, mate. It's the one. Yeah, thanks a lot for this.
That's all right.
So you can even see the difference in appearance. My flight's at about 4 o'clock.
Is it?
Thanks a lot for that,
That's
mate.
all right,
That's
mate. That's all right.
unbelievable.
Your mum's going to come up. She's a bit busy.
Yeah, she said I don't think you needed a passport to get into the EC country.
Really?
But you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's.
So you didn't bring it?
No, I
Just 'cause you
actually
thought
forgot
it
it. I forgot it.
Oh,
but
right.
I thought, oh, it'll be all right. I've got my driving license.
Oh, right.
Sorry about that,
All right,
man.
mate.
Thanks again.
All right.
bro.
Good travels, yeah?
Yeah, I
Take
will
care.
do. See you when we get
See
back.
you.
Mate. All sorted. I'm off. I'll just have to wait until check my flight details again.
My driver, turn left heading 310 and disadvise any time you're unable to accept any passengers.
It's Friday afternoon at Liverpool Airport, and the stag and hen parties are off to Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's two big girls.
We're all going down. We're all going down. Amsterdam is where
The Easy Girls are on EasyJet. Hey, speak for yourself, sorry. He's only going to Blackpool for night out. Oh,
Dispatcher Kevin Reardon lends the ladies a helping hand.
So is it hen night then? Hen weekend rather?
Yeah, she did
Is
say.
it? Who's getting married?
Me.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, you can't be happy all your life, can you?
No.
Paid by credit card about 3 weeks ago.
But not everyone's going Dutch. One stag looks like missing the party.
It's definitely got tomorrow's date on it to come back Monday. And you say it should have been gone
was
tonight and
definitely
come back
Friday.
Monday.
Yeah.
This is the problem. Also, like I said, the added problem we do have is tonight's flight is full. Do you not give the reference number of the booking?
It doesn't matter, does it?
Yes, it does. To confirm the flight, when everything's been confirmed, the reservations agent will then give you a reservation number in case, because we do issue confirmation
Well,
letters.
yeah, they go through everything twice, don't they, to make sure things aren't cocked up. So she said Friday.
Well, we put Saturday here, and it's, they very rarely make mistakes. It's what they're doing all day.
We booked it 3 weeks in advance so we could get on this flight. friend booked it 2 days ago. He's on this flight, no problems. But we've got a problem. I don't know, there's some cock-up somewhere.
The dates are confirmed at least twice, and he didn't even say that he'd been given a confirmation number. So we just didn't have a leg to stand on. We checked with easyJet, they said exactly the same thing.
In the office, check-in boss Julie Kevan is facing a crisis. A staff member has resigned and she's already short on personnel. Her hopes are now pinned on one girl who's due back from sick leave.
And here we have Sarah's sick note.
Oh, yeah. Still not well?
Diagnosed, yep. Another 4 weeks. Wonderful.
You know, I've never, ever had a sick note.
You never?
I don't think I've ever, maybe the odd day of not being well, but I don't think I've ever been to the doctor and had a sick note.
Back on check-in, the Stag's still trying to get to Amsterdam.
Credit card transactions are reservation in
No,
itself.
but we actually have reservation number, confirmation numbers that we always give out, because we take bookings here over the phone.
This is easyJet.
Whoops, another satisfied customer.
Julie now has to change the roster, and that means more work for everyone.
It verges on compulsory overtime. I know you can't force people to do overtime, but you know, you'd like to think people will help out knowing that for those 4 weeks we're going to be busy. But it's also trying to make it fair. I'm trying not to just pick on one particular person because they happen to be available. So I've decided to just change the whole roster for those 4 weeks.
But the new roster goes down badly at check-in.
Why in our contract, is it, that we have to work our days off?
Nope.
No? We're contracted to work 42 hours a week. And we do over that already. So we don't have to do any more.
When she does a roster, she does it about 6 weeks in advance, so we know what we're doing. But if there's any overtime to be done, especially if we're short staffed like we are now, she doesn't tell us. She just gets the roster sent back over the office and she writes it on, and it's there for us to look at, which is wrong because she could tell us.
This is not the company's fault, so I would expect them to view it as, well, we're just going to have to knuckle down and get on with this sort of thing. I really would not take too good to anyone's attitude changing.
Julie, though, may have a problem. Down on check-in, there's mutiny in the air.
I'm not doing it.
Incredibly, back in Luton, Bruno Taylor has made it to his plane without getting lost. But for Jane Bolton, the next absent-minded passenger is never far behind.
Did you give her a hand out with her bag? PSA. That's when I just asked you to check in with the baby. Yeah, yes.
Explain that to me again.
She's been sitting in the airport having lunch for 2 hours. She hadn't checked in. And just heard the call for last passengers.
Then again, it's not just passengers who get distracted. Katrina Leader is getting married in 3 days' time. Today's the day for the dress fitting and church rehearsal, and her mind isn't totally on the job.
Better get my bag back. It's my limelight of my day. I want to have that day for as long as I can remember. I've always wanted to wear... Oh, I've always wanted to get married, I mean. I've always wanted to wear a dress. And I've always... I know it'd be the best day of my life, and I'm not nervous at all. I'm just excited. I can't wait.
Katrina brought the wedding forward after finding out she had renal cancer for the second time in 7 years.
Here's your boarding on time at 20 to 8. Thank you. Have a nice flight.
She wants to get married before her chemotherapy treatment takes its toll, and the whole family has pitched in to help.
Do it again. Shall I do it again?
Yeah, do it again. And then we'll practice kneeling as well and sitting down.
Gorgeous.
Come on to the mirror then, Katrina. It's lovely. What do you say?
Yeah.
Everything, including choosing the dress, has been done in a matter of weeks.
I just know my little sister, ever since we were really small, once a week she'd get my mum's wedding dress on, and her dream's always been to dress up like a princess and get married, so her dream's going to come true and I know it's going to make her really happy.
But it's been a long day for Katrina and she's starting to feel exhausted.
I think I've overexerted myself a bit,
Yeah.
I think. I'm just worried now that I'm not going to... Because I know what I felt like before, you know, if I feel too grotty for the day. I want to be able to... It's the only day, isn't it? You only once you're going to have it and you want to appreciate it as much as you can. So I think I'll have a little lay until about 9. I've got to go and get the girls' necklaces. Tanya, you give me that order of service this evening, yeah?
She'll need to muster all her energy if she's to make the dress rehearsal tonight.
OK, we're all clear to turn 2.
OK, starting 2.
Back at Liverpool, Kevin Reardon is ready to dispatch the flight to Amsterdam. In the office, it's crunch time over the new roster.
All right. Any other days?
I'll let you know. Andrea said no, she's going away. Nicola, I can't get hold of her. Robert is already doing a number of shifts overtime, but that has now left me with no one to cover.
Her last hope is that Sam Knight will do the extra day.
You see, yeah, it was an exchange, it was a shift change. But if I paid you overtime for Saturday, would you bring back your shift? Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you were down for Saturday anyway, but would you work Saturday as an overtime shift and do your normal shift on Wednesday as rostered? Right, that's brilliant.
She asked me politely, and I'll respond to people who've got manners. She said, would you mind? And it was the day I couldn't do. I couldn't do the other 2 I was supposed to be off. So I said, yeah, compromise. But she was polite. If she'd have just wrote it down, I would have told her no way. But she actually said, would you mind doing it? So I said, no, I wouldn't mind at all.
It's the dress rehearsal for Katrina's wedding.
You turn towards or hold hands, turn towards each other, shift slightly in the
But her fiancé Julian has to rehearse without her.
Not us. No.
Imagine.
But you put a little hand on her shoulder to turn her, as she sits, slightly towards Julian, and Julian, you turn towards her.
After I said we do.
Katrina has been taken into hospital with a dangerously high temperature. The wedding, now only 36 hours away, is in doubt.
If by any chance she's in a very shaky state and can make it, but actually can't make that bit, we will then make shift and bring it here.
She'd want it as normal as possible. I know she would like, because she knows other bright, you know.
Yes, but there is a limit to kind of physical...
But I think... She won't care, will she?
Well, I think
if she can manage it for that...
Well, it was just so sad to see Dale walking down the aisle on his own. He's got no daughter, has he? And Julian's waiting for his bride, but there is no bride. And I'm not sure if we thought it was the right thing to go ahead and do, but Katrina was so sick in hospital. But she's going to be on Dale's arm, isn't she? And as long as we all sort of know what we're doing, then we can lead Katrina.
On board Airline tonight, everyone's a little tired and emotional at Luton. Things get heavy in Liverpool.
OK, you're a bit overweight there.
And will Katrina be well enough for her big day?
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic exotic booze. There's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
At Luton Airport, the Cargottis family from Essex holiday plans have come to an abrupt halt.
Has anyone got 50p? 2 50s. Thank you, excellent. Sit down, good sense of me, yeah?
10-year-old Remy's passport is 10 days out of date. The race is on to get another one and still jet off to Palma.
We got checked in and they didn't notice the passport was out of date. And then we went through the next bit you go through and we didn't realise that they didn't notice. It wasn't until we saw the plane and we were due to go through the gate that they noticed the passport was out of date. They couldn't do anything, so we're here without any tickets. We can't go on holiday.
He's been doing all the working out, he won't let me listen. The worst photo in the world.
For Remy's mum Louise, it's the beginning of a very, very long day. Heavily pregnant with 2 willful toddlers, sunny Spain seems a long way off.
I'm just annoyed that they missed the thing 3 times, you know. That's what really frustrates me. And that they only said there was 1 seat when there was...
Yeah, because there was 3.
We could have done something else.
Today.
She could have gone on. I could have come tomorrow with him.
Children, but I can't take the chance of... I couldn't have taken the chance of not knowing he was following on, because I can't look after, you know, 2 children by myself for more than 1 day, not knowing when he was coming out. Yeah. That was the thing.
Dad Malcolm decides to make one last call.
If Malcolm can't get on tomorrow, the next one's Saturday. I can't stay out there all that time with these 3. I won't be able to do it. Because this one's such a handful.
I've got a mum, I'll watch her.
Let's take it under the grading. Don't ask. Don't ask. Oh, she's bleeding cut off.
3 children, 2 buggies, 6 cases and no holiday is proving difficult.
Mommy's just done it.
Oh. Where have you got yourself? Where have you got yourself? Come over. I said to you to come over. Show Mummy.
And there's more bad news.
They won't give us that money back.
They won't?
They won't give us that money back.
So we can't go from right.
We can't go from... No, they won't give us that money back.
So what now then?
They said there's no refunds policy, whatever. So basically, it is our fault with the passport.
But they should have picked it up.
But they should have picked it up 3 times and we could have done something else about it, made other arrangements, but they won't do anything. They can't guarantee us a place tomorrow. They said just turn up. We'll just see what happens.
I actually closed the check-in
Back at check-in, and Jane Bolton has a late arrival on her hands. Exotically named DJ Carlos Ruscaleda was planning to be spinning discs in Barcelona.
Oh, sorry, I got one at tonight.
A few extra minutes in bed has cost him his flight.
Stand by, because it's full at the moment. Just have a word with Simon at the ticket desk and explain the situation. We might...
Well, they told me that I could get on a flight this afternoon, but if I can't, I think I'll have to go and stand by. So if there's another idiot like me that's not turned up for their plane, then I'll be able to get on this afternoon's. But other than that, I'll have to try and get a flight with Monaco or something. But we'll see what happens. I'm really panicking now, so if I don't get on it, I'm going to get the sack. That's it. Well, I missed my flight this afternoon for Barcelona, so I'm wondering if you could put me on standby for this afternoon.
just on seat spare.
There is one seat
Just
spare.
there's one passenger that's been standby on this flight and got accepted, so
Right.
you get to raise the lid on that.
Can I
Yeah,
jump on that one?
Yeah,
Brilliant.
can you get the confirmation number, please?
No, I've got my surname.
Do Doctor.
Ruscalado.
Carlos isn't out of the woods yet.
Oh yeah, he does quite a few
Brilliant.
flights for us.
At easyJet's HQ, Easyland, it's D-Day for the trainees.
Sorry, I can't speak.
They've been up all night swatting for the dreaded safety and emergency exams.
I was just studying all night, then we got up this morning, did a sort of half-hour run-through, and then that's it, had a shower and tried to make ourselves look pretty. So we felt confident.
But Darren, who's hoping to make the leap from dispatcher to air steward, is worried.
This is the only thing I'm not confident on, is my diagrams. My lucky pen, my school pen. The only time I ever use it. So that's all I've been doing, just looking at my diagrams, because I'm not confident on them. If I get through them diagrams, I'll be okay.
Okay, so we'll go through each thing individually, so you just keep it face down just for now. Right.
It's probably me.
Then you've got your location diagrams. These are only in an order that we put them in. You can fill these out in any order that you want, so just do it exactly in the order that you feel happiest with.
There's no time limit, but there are 7 papers to complete and 75 questions to answer. An hour on, and slowly but surely the trainees begin to emerge.
It was alright, it wasn't too bad. So, well, thought when I county now Stephen talks, I'm gonna have a bag. It wasn't as bad as I thought, but then saying that I could fail. You just don't know, do you?
I think we're okay. Feel quite happy.
Shaking. I don't think it was that difficult, to be honest. Mind you, saying that, had I not have studied, then I wouldn't have had a clue. There's very little in there that's common sense. It's a case of learning.
But Darren's in trouble, and it's all down to Boy's Own.
Yeah. Well, I left 2 boxes. I don't know what's gone wrong there. I just had this thing in my head. You know that stupid song that No Matter How I Hurt You? I don't know what that's the last song I heard in the car this morning. And I had that playing in my head. I don't know why. No matter how I hurt you on that. What's that one? I don't know. I've just had that through my head all for the exam. Don't know what went wrong there.
It's check-in girl Katrina's wedding day. The hospital have allowed her out just 2 hours before she's due to walk up the aisle.
At 4 o'clock this morning, I really thought they weren't really going to let me.
It's not a decision her doctors have taken lightly.
They weren't going to let me. I know.
What? Come right to me.
The temperature was over 39 degrees, 39.7 I think it was, which is way over.
She's still fighting an infection following her latest course of treatment for renal cancer.
Oh, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Come out to the doctors at this time and you've got to get in yours and carried in 20 minutes. Oh, dear me. Anyway, what I've gone downstairs for? Oh, yeah, it's just getting a bit clammy. You've got to get her open the window.
Her parents are still hoping to get her to the church on time.
The horse is being good.
Incredibly, against the odds, with less than half an hour to spare, Katrina's on her way.
The car. Yeah, done the cars, done that, and I'll take it back.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not even going to be here today. So sorry.
What shall I do? I'm feeling kind of lime of Chinese lonely blue.
Up in Liverpool, the George Formby fan club are flying easyJet.
You're one of the first to be called out.
Very good.
They're taking the Wigan Sound to the south of France.
Right, well, we're on the first lot. We're on the first lot to board.
I got the window.
So,
Do we know what time?
That's Leslie's. That's Leslie's, the black one.
Okay. Excuse me?
Yeah?
Is it okay if I take this on as hand luggage?
Yeah,
as long as
that's
I promise not to pay it?
Yeah, that's fine. You can take it on board with
Okay,
you.
thank you very much. Thank you.
I've got a clue what it is.
Ukulele.
Six.
I'm leaning on the lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by.
I think it's fantastic. Makes me go weak at the knees. I just come into it, just hear him sing. I just think he's amazing. Don't you think so? Don't you agree?
Not only is Kevin in fine voice, but he's got to perform in other areas. His annual medical requires a urine sample.
That's as far as it goes, boys. You get an instant result on that, do you? Yeah.
I do. It takes about a minute, Okay, what age are you?
I'm 41.
For Kevin, there's some good news.
That's actually really good.
Is it?
I will say 31 now if you like.
Oh, right, good. Thank you for that, yeah. Good blood pressure.
Yeah, but as I say, once a year check. That's,
Yes, I will
that's the
indeed, yeah.
ideal. Okay, I need to just ask you to pop onto the scales
Sure.
for me.
Oh, this will be frightening.
And there's some bad news.
Okay, 14 stone.
Okay, you're a bit overweight there,
Yeah,
Kevin.
okay.
Did you expect me to tell you that?
I did indeed, yeah.
But when it comes to telling his colleagues, it's a different story.
What did she say?
She was just very impressed. She said, you obviously work out, don't you? You go down the gym a lot. I said, yeah. I said, I spend a lot of time down the gym.
me to believe this?
Yeah, I do a lot of cycling, a bit of mountain climbing, lots of swimming, and I play quite a bit of golf.
And then when you wake up?
You know, you don't get a body like this by just lounging around like a couch potato doing nothing or sitting in an office all day. You've got to put something into it, Rob, haven't you? Do you know something? Seriously, this time last year, I was actually plump. Okay.
And the shift isn't over until the plump man sings.
Well, I'm leaning on the lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by. Oh, me, oh, my.
The afternoon flight to Barcelona is about to leave. There's a passenger missing. His name has a familiar exotic ring to it.
His name is Carlos Ruscalleda, R-U-S-S-C-A-L-L-E-D-A. Thanks, bye.
Attention please, personal passenger Carlos Ruscalleda, travelling on easyJet flight EZY263 to Barcelona. To return to check-in, all contact Emirates.
Having got ready to hit the beach, Carlos Ruscalleda has been caught napping for the second time today.
Your attention please, personal passenger Carlos Ruscalleda, travelling on easyJet flight EZY263
Still can't pronounce my name though, can they?
It's results time back at Easyland. The papers have been marked, and it's almost good news all round.
Yeah, of course. Wednesday was really good. Yeah.
Yes.
It was excellent. That's it. Good news. So good news. Didn't expect it.
Superstar.
Well, no, 99.5%. I'm so surprised.
She got 100%.
That's full marks for Janie.
I was slightly shocked too. Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. I was really impressed with myself. Boff is my new name and I must wear glasses from now on, which is a little inconvenient because I don't need them.
But Boy's own fan Darren's still behind closed doors. The diagrams did get the better of him, and he's sitting the paper for a second time.
Second time, round two. No, I passed this time. It was the diagrams, which I knew I was not going to pass on. And I was half a mark from being passed. So I had to go over it again, get the diagrams, go through it all again. But as I said, I knew I was going to fail on those.
Back at Luton with a new passport, Louise and the children are checking in again. Husband Malcolm has flown from Birmingham and is already sunning himself in Spain. Will today be trouble-free?
That's fine.
Or anything,
How many of you travelling, please?
4.
4.
But we've got 3
4.
seats.
Sorry?
Sky cost.
The easyJet don't issue sky costs. Okay.
When we booked, they didn't say that. They said we could have one when we booked.
Well, I've just spoken to my supervisor and she said easyJet do not issue sky costs. So, I'm not sure. I mean, there must have been a misunderstanding on the telephone. Okay. Are your boarding passes and your passports today?
All right, lovely.
Are you boarding around 10:05?
Okay, yep, they're cool. Right, thanks. Right, I'm going to put these in here. I'm going to put this back on your back for me. No. Where's Bo? Let me get.
With all the children now present and correct, there's time for one last passport check.
May I have your attention, please? This is my easyJet passengers.
And who knows when this one runs out.
Your aircraft will be boarding in
5 years, yeah, I do.
Number 10.
And finally, a day later than planned, Louise, the 3 children, the 2 buggies and the 6 cases head off to Palma. Katrina's made it to the church on time. Julian, her groom, is overwhelmed.
Welcome everyone into this church for this very special occasion of the marriage of Julian and Katrina. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
I, Julian Batham,
I, Julian Batham,
do take thee, Katrina Joanne Leader,
do take thee, Katrina
Joanne Leader,
Katrina Joanne Leader,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for
richer, for poorer,
for poorer,
in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till we are parted by death. And this is my solemn promise. Those whom God has joined together, let no one separate.
She got back to Milton Keynes from the hospital at 12:30, and 1 o'clock she had to go for an injection. You know, so we didn't get out there till 1:45, and at 2:30 the horse and carriage was due to arrive. You know, I'm so relieved she's married now. No, really proud of her. Looks so beautiful as well. It's so hard not to, you know, keep thinking about things and breaking down.
You're in a photo now. She seems to be coping with things at the moment. Whether she can sort of hold out for later on, I'm not too sure. But as long as she makes the first dance, then that's the main thing. But I just look at her now and I'm just so proud to be her sister.
The first tune is at the request of the bride.
I knew she had the strength to be there today, no matter what. Everything was complete when I saw her. It was just amazing. Just all my dreams come true.
It's what I've always wished and wanted, and finally done it. I'm really happy.
And for the newlyweds, the honeymoon destination is back at the hospital, where Katrina's treatment is to continue. On board Airline tonight, when you've been knocking back the pints, you can do without this. And this.
I don't think that I am too drunk to travel.
And Katrina faces an agonising decision.
Are you sure I should have it cut?
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Relaxing with a drink at 30,000 feet is one of the more enjoyable ways of passing the time. But there's one golden rule. Stay off the booze until the plane is off the ground.
Get it!
At Luton Departures, a stag party is being watched by security.
What's occurred here? Is we're now about to leave to Amsterdam. Thank you very much. And now we've been warned, if we don't behave ourselves, we can't go on the plane.
Sensible words, but when you've had a drink, fate has a way of conspiring against you. The plane's ready, but Mike Coutts, a builder from Cambridge, has lost his boarding card.
What has happened? Right, watch this. I was number 28. Where do I go to get on the plane? I'm now trying to get on the plane without a boarding pass.
May I have your attention, please?
You any idea where it is?
Call for
No.
Ryanair flight MR339 to Dublin.
It doesn't help when your mates don't want to listen.
No, of course there ain't, but all quiet now.
It's all quiet.
Some people obviously ain't nice drunks like us.
I am a nice drunk, but I haven't got the voice.
No, we're all nice drunks. They've obviously experienced nasty drunks.
Oh, yeah.
So let's be drunk and quiet.
Drunk needs to do a piss.
How do we get on there?
But I haven't got the warning light.
You have got a problem there.
I thought so. I thought, yeah, just for a second.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Where'd you leave it?
Well, must be on the table.
Well, get it sorted, mate.
Right.
This
Now.
is serious stuff now. On the plane, all nice. Land the other side and let's get on it.
Put on that I love Clarence.
There you go.
Thank
You
you.
can now go through. Okay.
Mike gets a fresh boarding card. Now all he has to do is look sober for a few more minutes. Also under the spotlight today is Darren Wallace. The former air dispatcher is making his first flight as a cabin steward. And he doesn't miss the old job one little bit.
Must be joking. It's raining, filthy weather. No, I don't miss it at all. I miss the lads working with them, but no, apart from that, no. Prefer to be in the warmth.
First off, the safety demo.
When the mask appears, remain seated and pull the mask sharply down to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your mouth and nose, securing it with the elastic band and breathe normally.
God, I feel like an idiot. No, I'm okay at the moment.
Purser Louise Bingley's on hand to help him through the first drinks run.
I think that's well whipped. To the percolatory pressure.
So have you had any hassle from passengers yet?
Only one.
What was that?
That was a lady there. She was talking about her peanuts. She said yesterday they were 50 pence. And I went, well, today they're 60. I said, I don't know what went on yesterday's flight, but today they're 60. And the other gentleman next to her sorted her out for me anyway, so it's quite good.
It's good when they back you up, isn't it?
That's it, yeah, it's good if the passengers back you up, so yeah.
Mike Coutts, meanwhile, is almost home and dry if he can just look sensible between here and the plane. Silly walks are not a good idea.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you.
Nor is trying to kiss the female air dispatcher right underneath the captain's window. But he might still make it if he can just walk up the steps without looking a complete idiot. Two minutes later, first the bag, then the man are offloaded.
He didn't make the steps very well. We had a good idea that the crew at that point weren't going to let him on. Apparently he was making a lot of noise, was shouting, being a bit abusive, which obviously we can't allow. He can be a danger to passengers on board. The crew won't accept that, and it'll be the pilots. He'll have the final decision whether to take the passenger or not, and in this case it wasn't. Decided to offload him.
Mike isn't going to Amsterdam, but it doesn't look as if it's quite sunk in. It's 2 weeks since check-in girl Katrina Leader got married to Julian Batham, a wedding she brought forward after she was diagnosed as having renal cancer. The chemotherapy treatment has its side effects. Today she has to cut her much-loved hair, and her mum Pauline has come along for support.
Okay. So we'll get you washed, and once we've done that, we'll start chopping. But I'll cut.
She hasn't had it cut since she was first diagnosed with cancer 7 years ago.
Sure, I should have it cut. Are you sure I should have it cut?
gorgeous, and your husband will think you look gorgeous too. Has he ever seen you with short hair? Oh, I think you're stunning.
At the moment, I have a lot of bitterness, upset, distraught, and God knows what inside me. I can't take it all in, and I can't understand how comes I've got this again, you know, but that's life I have, and I've got to carry on.
I need an envelope, please.
We got a cat there. There's much falling out. No, it's not actually. There's none in the club.
She's really, really upset, and you feel so bad because you're cutting all her hair off and she doesn't want it cut, so you feel like you're making her upset. And I know I've done it before for other patients, so we know what she's going through. It's just anyway, she's going to look stunning and she'll love it. Look, here we are. Here's every single Meg Ryan haircut going. Something like that.
At Luton Airport, Katrina's colleagues still have their hands full. Mike Coutts has just woken up to the fact that he's not going to Amsterdam.
I do not think that I am drunk enough.
It's actually illegal to be on board an aircraft.
It is an
under the
offence. We could
influence.
actually offload you and not
We have no obligation.
allow you to travel at all.
I
You
know
have no
I had a
obligation
drink.
to travel
I know
for
I
you
had
to
a drink,
travel.
but I don't think that it's my mate getting married tomorrow, and I don't think that
can't let
I
you
am
travel.
too drunk to travel.
You are staying. Anyway, do you want to travel tomorrow morning? Have you made that decision?
I'll be at Amsterdam tonight.
Well, you can't tonight. The flight's gone now. There isn't
What do you mean I
another flight.
can't?
The flight's gone now, sir.
What do you mean I can't?
Well, not with easyJet anyway.
No, exactly. Not with easyJet, I can't. But I can with the proper firm. A firm that will
That's up to you to
actually.
try, sir.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
And I will walk on that
Try,
plane.
sir. Well, that's up
from
to
this
you.
airport?
That's fine.
Are you the only airport in the country?
Not from Luton.
No, I need a decision.
Well,
So,
we
do you
need
want
to-
to go on to tomorrow morning's flight?
No, I won't go tonight. I'm going to Amsterdam tonight.
Well, you have to make your own arrangements then, sir.
Can I believe that?
No. If you want to fly out with another carrier, you're more than welcome to go around the corner to the travel agents to book out of another airport.
That's not fair, mate. You're
If
these weren't here, you wouldn't have done this. And that's what guts me. If these weren't here, you wouldn't have done
cameras
this.
weren't here, so I would've done exactly
You
the
wouldn't
same.
have known.
Swear one more time and you're not going on board any of the aircraft.
I'm going to Heathrow. I'll go to Amsterdam. No, I'm going to Heathrow. Get me there.
Shame. They're all having a good time now, and he's on his way to Heathrow. Just to be offloaded another one, I imagine. Because I'm sure he won't get accepted there.
But whether it's by plane, train or taxi, Mike Coutts is determined to get to Amsterdam. "45 minutes on, and Katrina's haircut is beginning to take shape.
Oh, I think it'll look all right, though. It doesn't look... I mean, naturally, you're always fairer around the front anyway.
I am, because I always wear it back from wherever
Yeah.
because the sun
Gets to it, yeah.
Do what you think.
That's coming in there. Can we just chip into it a little bit?
If you want to, do what you think. What? Ta-da! Man, look at all this hair. All over there. Oh, I've got to take one bit of this as well. This is for Julia.
At Liverpool Airport, dispatcher Kevin Reardon thinks he may have spotted a celebrity passenger.
You know where that's somewhere? It's gone into the arrivals hall. here? Sting! Sting, the pop singer.
We caught up with the pop star in arrivals.
The air dispatcher thought you were Sting. So clearly
for
you're not.
a minute.
Do you think Sting will be travelling easyJet?
I don't think so. I think he'll be on Concorde.
What I tend to do, apart from doing my own work, which always comes first, of course, but I do have a look to see if we've got any celebs coming off the aircraft. I often take a look. I stand this side of the aircraft, looking at the doors, waiting for people to come off, and quite often you do suit people.
Kevin thought that was Sting.
That was Sting. He's Officer Kevin.
It looks a bit like him, you think?
No way.
But Kevin has more serious thoughts on his mind today. He's hoping for a pay rise.
I'm not really one for status. That doesn't mean a lot to me. What means more to me, I think, we get down to the nitty-gritty, is the cash, the money. Supporting my family, that's what means more to me than anything.
But more cash is down to his boss, Andy Redmond. And Andy is not convinced Kevin has his mind fully on the job.
Flying time down there today, Dave? 2 hours as per or? 1:45. 1:45? OK, so you're going to be late to coming back then, guys? Well...
What he should be doing is going to the crew, getting the relevant paperwork off them, giving them the relevant paperwork, passing on the figures, etc. Be polite for X amount of time, but don't waste your time in there and nattering away to them. They've got a job to do and they've only got a short space of time to do it. Get out there, get on with it.
You can't believe I got my tan locally, he's just saying. He said, I don't believe you got that tan in Liverpool. I said, I didn't, I got it in Ormskirk. Give us a wave, mate.
He doesn't know it yet, but Kevin's career in airlines is about to hit some turbulence.
See, I can never choose out of these two. What one do you think's best?
That one.
Katrina Leader is spending a night in hospital to prepare for a scan on her cancer. It's only 5 days since the haircut, but the chemotherapy treatment has taken its toll.
Better than that one. And you gotta have that one. Yeah.
Yeah, grow back.
But the problem was, because it was nice, it was a nice style, but then when it started coming out in clumps, and it was coming out in little clumps and tufties, it was just, well, it was so noticeable, you know. I was all patchy, weren't I? Funny thing is, though, where I used to wear my hair for work, I used to have it pulled down into a little bun. And I've got a suntan in my head. Can you see where I've got my parting bit? And Julian calls me Gizmo.
Or Gremlin.
Gremlin, shut up.
Yeah. It takes a bit of getting used to, because obviously Katrina had long hair. So it's happened pretty quick that she's down to hardly any now. But she still looks that cheeky little face. She gets aware of it.
Back at Liverpool Airport, the final bags are being loaded onto easyJet's flight to Nice.
Experienced!
The flight's on time, but Kevin may be in trouble. A bag is being screened at the last minute for security. It could still make the flight, but Kevin's decided to consult the captain, and the captain has refused to take it. The result? A passenger flies without his luggage, and Kevin's boss is furious.
So that's obviously someone's delayed getting their baggage because of that.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been screened twice, as it should be, and actually gone on the aircraft.
Yeah, well, I had to ask the captain, could we take another bag on top of what he had on his load sheet, yeah? I said, come in.
Yeah, but you asked him, didn't you?
Well, I always do ask them, don't just tell them. I say, is it OK, will you accept this bag?
It's not saying you're going to cut it up, there's 140 odd bags, you're going to accept these or not?
Well, it's an extra bag that hadn't been screened at the time.
But it would have been. That's just, you know, words. And the thing is, what we're going to have to clarify here, that next time it happens, you can automatically presume that these people are screening it because that's what their instructions are, and instruct the captain that it has been screened, and then he's got no real reason
not to take it, and there's no real reason the passenger should be put out any longer than necessary. So, lesson to be learned. I kind of took the rap for that, which I wasn't too happy about, because ultimately it's the captain's decision whether or not an extra piece of baggage goes on the aircraft. If you ask the pilot permission, that's generally when you're trying to pass the buck because the time has gone too far. You know, you're actually putting the onus on then, so that if it does go, like I said, well, the captain said,
Now, most crews are aware of this, and when you ask them something, they'll say no.
Not the end of the world, is it? It's a big world out there, and there's lots of employers. If I'm not good enough, perhaps I'll have to seek further pastures. Who knows? That's not my decision to make, really, at the moment.
It's now Friday evening, and the end of a shift for many of the easyJet cabin crew. But for purser Louise Bingley, the night is far from over. She's about to pick up a plane load of Everton fans, and just to make things interesting, a couple of stag parties are along for the ride.
He's a virgin. Virgin Voyager. He's never swapped it out to lose his cherries.
We've had a few drinks. They're a little bit noisy, but they're behaving themselves.
Are they going to get on the plane, are they?
Yeah. No problems. They're all stood up. They can still walk, so we'll get on. They're all right. We're used to it. This is like normal for a Friday night, and they do behave themselves. And if they start getting a bit out of hand, then we just shout at them and we'll go, oh, all right then.
Mike Couts, you may remember, didn't behave himself and was thrown off the plane. 5 days later, we caught up with him at the pub.
Easy in, easy out.
In fact, Mike did make it to Amsterdam the same night by flying out of Heathrow for an extra cost of £120. So any regrets?
Well, I was a tad annoyed because I can't believe why I didn't get allowed to come back. Get out! Ballum!
Apparently not. Back at Liverpool, it seems, the drinkers know the score. Or at least, they think they do.
Pass the tapes around your waist and tie on the left-hand side like this. To inflate, pull the red toggle sharply downwards. This should not be done until outside the aircraft, as it would restrict your exit. Down to inflate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a serious part of the flight. I would ask for your full attention, or otherwise I'll have to turn the aircraft back and we won't be going anywhere. Thank you.
Oh, just get me call.
The plane isn't moving until everyone's quiet.
Obviously, they're going to be out for a good time and everything, but there are other passengers we have to think about. And they were singing and they were using words that are really not very pleasant to a lot of the passengers on board. So I just informed the purser, asked him if either he was going to have a word or if he wanted me to have a word, but he said he might try and get the captain just to speak to them.
So far, so good. Just one problem: everyone's been drinking and the toilet at the back is broken. easyJet Flight 801 is going to be a lively ride. For Kevin Reardon, it's the end of a miserable day. A career in aviation is starting to lose its appeal.
You know, you can get better pay doing other things, but I do happen to enjoy this sort of job. I think that counts for quite a lot, enjoying the job. I enjoy the environment, I enjoy the atmosphere, the buzz, and what goes on.
The only thing that bothers me, that scares me about it, really, I don't think there's a lot of potential at Liverpool for me. I wish there was. I wish I could say there was a good chance of promotion and prospects there, but that doesn't appear to be happening, really, because of the scale it's on and the movements they've got in and out of there, really. Otherwise, I'm sure I'd give it my best shot. I've got to go where's best for me and my family, of course.
Back on Flight 801, the party is well underway.
Should have moved over to that side because I feel intimidated. And the plane is listening to one side. And he won't buy a drink either. That's the problem. He won't buy a drink.
But the broken loo seat is starting to cause a problem.
Yeah, so we'll just try and get that sorted out, but they seem to have calmed down now.
There is one toilet on this aircraft, which is at the front.
No, it's honestly, it's literally out of order, mate.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, we've been told it's not working. We can't do anything in there. Sorry.
This is Liverpool, and everyone's not supposed to be working, but there is people working.
We'll just have to sort of hold on to it.
But with half the plane joining the queue, holding on may not be an option. It's Louise Bingley to the rescue.
There's a massive queue down the front and it's getting a bit, we can't move down there, so we thought we'll just open the bag. All that's missing is a toilet seat, so just let the gentleman go there and we'll be all right. Cross fingers.
Great, that. Say nothing,
For the cabin staff and passengers, it's relief all round.
You are beautiful, Louise.
No, Louise!
You are.
Louise, you really are.
You're beautiful.
Okay.
Louise, you're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Will you marry me?
No, I can't.
No, Ian, you've gone just too far. You've killed it all.
Oh, I'm sorry.